Good morning, Bird Brains, and welcome back to another episode of Throwback Thursday. On today's episode, we're going to be reviewing Episode 8, originally aired on August 10th, 2016. Let's get into it. Good morning, YouTube. Today is Friday. It's not Friday for you because you're watching this. This is the episode I learned it's very important to clean your lens before you start recording. Tomorrow, so not excited either. And when I say good morning, I actually mean morning this time. I am going in for an early shift today because one of my coworkers, her last day was yesterday. She's moving on to bigger and better things, so congratulations to her. But that leaves us a man down, so I'm going to be pretty much covering the midday as we run on a schedule. This is one of the very few episodes that was actually recorded in the morning or before noon because I was working nights at the time. Work update in a while. The last one I gave, I'm pretty sure I was bitching and complaining about, you know, my current situation and talking about a possible upcoming interview or something. See, guys, I've always been bitching and complaining. That's what I do. It's my channel. I can bitch if I want to. My current situation, they put in for a 3-month extension just to help with training the new person that's going to be coming in. Well, they came back with, no, we're not going to do 3 months. How about 6? How many of you OGs remember kolache time? I haven't done kolache time in a hot minute. So I've got an issue. I realized that I forgot my ID, and in doing so, I also forgot my house keys and locked myself out. Funny story about this is we actually, because of this, both me and Miss Bird are very bad about locking the keys in the house. We actually purchased one of the keypads with the numbers for the house lock. That way it's impossible for us to lock ourselves out. But I still got 40 minutes, so hopefully he's there. Can get me in contact with someone else there. I actually need to start vlogging more on my way to work. The reason I don't do it now is because I live so far away from work. Most of it's highway rides. At this point, I was working probably about 2 or 3 miles from my house, so I was recording a lot before work because it was all side streets and you could actually hear me and everything like that. But now with the upcoming move, hopefully that will start being the case once more. Extension, and they said, no, let's do 6 instead, so you can train the new person and all that good stuff. I was like, cool. 6 months is a lot better than, you know, 20 days or so, which I originally had left. So I mentioned a couple episodes back how I had a potential interview. Well, I got that interview. I crushed the first round interview. It was one of the best interviews I've ever done. Second round interview, they invited me back. I crushed that one. Did amazing on that one. And now I'm waiting to hear back on if I made it to third round, which is the final round. They're only choosing 2 people though, so I feel like I'm qualified. I feel like I get the position. The only thing that is worrying me is the amount of experience. And it turns out I did not get that third round interview because of my experience. I actually had to call them up 5 or 6 times for them to answer me, but I was just asking, trying to see why I didn't get it to, you know, better prepare myself for future interviews, and they did say that it was because of my lack of experience, which nothing I can do about that. And reached out saying, hey, we would love to schedule an interview with you and potentially, you know, make a job offer for our new site. I said, hell yeah, because it is a 100% virtual job, which means I would get to work from home, which means I could edit more, which means you guys could probably get 2 videos a week, which would be fantastic news. It's pretty funny that I was struggling to get out 2 videos a week, and now I've been doing 4 videos a week for over a few months now. Man, these gloves breathe so well. I found out why these fit better than the other ones too. My friend's like, yeah, they're extra larges. I was like, mine are extra larges. Let's switch. And he's like, man, these feel a lot smaller. I'm like, these feel a lot bigger. Well, I just glanced at them while putting them on this morning, and they are actually double XL, which makes sense. Those were great gloves until Ken ran over them and broke them. Appreciate that. Thanks for fucking my gloves up, asshole. So yeah, two pretty good opportunities for new jobs. Hopefully one of them works out. Either way, it's going to be better for you guys because the one I'm going into third round interviews for, hopefully, is Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. So it's perfect schedule so I can actually, you know, go to bike nights and shit like that. The other one is virtual, so even if it isn't 9 to 5, I'll be able to work from home, which means I'll be able to edit more, which is really the main thing holding me back right now. I feel like I could get enough footage per week to put out 2 a week, especially as far ahead of the game as I am right now. I am meticulous when I edit. I don't like... It's funny that I mentioned both of those positions because I didn't get either of those positions, but then the position I did end up getting was Monday through Friday, and I do get to work from home. So it's funny how things work out like that. Hopefully she can get her helmet off in under a minute this time. Yeah, birthday coming up soon. I'm having the same thing I have every year, which is a get-together birthday party out at X Factor Paintball Park here in San Antonio. That was a fail. Such a big fail. I invited like 50 people, and I think like 3 showed up. Style. It's not going to be, you know, super hardcore. We're not going to be just obliterating people. This is literally just a day to go have fun because almost every single tournament player started by playing rec ball. So it's kind of a day to go back to your roots and remember why you joined the sport in the first place for us tournament guys. And then for the non-tournament people, it's a possible introduction to the sport. If not, it's still fun regardless. It's funny because now that I've been so heavily into motovlogging and so heavy into YouTube, I have actually completely stopped playing paintball. It's just too expensive. It's too expensive of a hobby to uphold building bikes and playing paintball. 2 or 3 seconds, if that. But dangerous. It's actually, compared to other sports, injuries occur a hell of a lot less often in paintball than other sports. Actually, I think bowling has more injuries per year than paintball does. So let that sink in. I've been playing for just over 5 years now, and I'm trying to think back of all the injuries I've seen. I've seen 1 torn ACL, and I saw a spike go through someone's knee, but that was just because of poor field management. So not going to chalk that up to the sport as much as I am the field. And I want to say that's it. Maybe some sprained ankles here and there, but I mean, you can do that walking to the goddamn bathroom at night. I'll also be putting the details on my Instagram, which you should already be following. If not, here's my username. Still my username, so yeah, go follow me if you're not. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up for right now. I will see you guys later tonight when me and Ms. Bikenberg go out for some Froyo. Awesome transition. You have no idea it's later in the day, do you? And we're back on the bike. Got Miss Bird riding 2 up right now. Taking her to get frozen yogurt as promised because I'm such a good boyfriend. I'm just doing it like 4 days late. See guys, that's the key to get a girl to marry you, is you just gotta take them for Froyo, even if it is 4 days late. I never really pointed out though, but for those of you who ride an 883 or a 48 or a Nightster or probably any cruiser, I guess you could say, and you wear snapbacks, this is a great little holder for your hat. A lot of people don't like to put them in their shirts or anything because it crunches them up and all that. If you hang it right here, that puppy stays. This does not apply to Street Bobs. We found that out in this clip here. Hello darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. No! I think it would stay, honestly. Plus, I think it looks kind of edgy. What do you think? Edgy? Or just straight up queer? I think it looks kind of edgy. Straight up queer, but I still do it. Sure. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that place is over here. What are you pointing at? Oh, that one? I mean, unless there's another one over there. I was just talking about how I think it's over there.
not crazy. I swear there was a yogurt place over here.
There is a yogurt place over there, but it's really fancy, super white privilege, and it's expensive, so we went across the road.
God damn it! Oh, hello.
I'm a sucker for the newer BMWs. I freaking love them.
Coming in hot. For the yogurt.
Look at how much stuff she puts on this damn thing. It is excessive.
It's artsy.
Two totally different styles.
The spoons change colors. Pull yours out.
We still have those spoons, by the way. She saves them and brings them home and keeps them and never uses them.
Oh, I'm gonna make it the other color again.
Oh yeah. Dude. So, we're done with Yogurt Zone. Miss Bikenbird got too much yogurt, as usual.
That still happens to this day.
No, I'm not. No, I'm perfectly happy and miserable.
Fat and happy?
Fat and happy.
Whoop! Let's go take a little ride. Alright, go ahead and get up on up there.
So on this next outro, you're going to see I'm starting to kind of get into my normal outro that you're used to hearing.
For today, as always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, and if you haven't already, go ahead and click that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time.
Alright guys, going to do it for today's episode of Throwback Thursday. As always, any type of feedback on these style of episodes is welcomed, but please don't just hit that dislike button. Let me know what you don't like about it. So you can even say I don't like anything about it, but just to give me a little bit of feedback on what we can do to either better these episodes or get you something better content that you guys enjoy more. Well guys, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't already, go ahead and punch that subscribe button. And as always, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.